our fall-autumn themed open demo. In our first demonstration tonight, we worked on lots of components that were size-based, but let's say we wanted to make an extra large piece and we needed more glass in this. You would have to go back into the furnace and gather another coat of clear. The base of it, where we're going to press in a flat bottom for the bottle, right? And we don't want the whole body of the bottle to squish back whenever we go to press in that flat spot at the base. We want the rest of the bottle to be stabilized. So we have to manage different parts of our piece being at different temperatures all throughout the process. And of course, we're always working with gravity, either working with us or against us. Now Jimmy's going to heat this. He's going to be careful. There's seasonal pieces like that. So right now we're doing pre-orders of our ornament over here. Using several layers of wet newspaper soaked in room temperature water. And that's the closest that we'll ever get to be to touching our glass. As glass blowers, ceramicists and sculptors of other mediums, they can put their hands directly on their piece to shape it with their hands. We can never do that. It's 2,000 degrees. We always have to use tools. But that it's expanding with quite a lot of force, allowing the glass to kind of float on a layer of steam that's pushing against it and helping to shape it actually a little bit, instead of it riding against the surface of the wood like it looks like it is. And so when we blow air through the blowpipe, which is a stainless steel hollow tube just like a drinking straw, when we blow air into there, air also expands and is stretched around the outside. You can see Jake's, all of his focus and strength is concentrated on the piece. He's got assistants handing him the wood blocks, doing all the little things, getting all of his tools ready. There's no press and pause in glass blowing. If you don't have all of your tools set out and you forgot it in the tool room, then you realize that when you need it, you're kind of screwed. You just gotta make sure that glass blowing is like a dance. You gotta know the choreography beforehand and make sure that everything is prepared. So Jake's blowing, you can see it expanding. It's subtle, but it's growing wider and wider than the width of the blowpipe. He's shaping it as it goes along. The corn, top of corn. Do you have any other questions about glass blowing or about Hot Glass Alley? The outermost tip was the first thing the fire last out. The part closest to our body was the last thing the fire first out. Now that part has switched to the outermost tip. So because it was the last and the first out, it's been cooling off more than the tip. That's why Mike is having to spot it to bring it up to the temperature. Curves the outermost tip into a point, like you're used to seeing on your fruit of the loom labels.
Same thing here, right? That was perfect. That was perfect. Eric, get ready for the ball.
Alright, so we put some ridges into the cornucopia. It can't just be like a smooth.
So I wanted to give you guys the definition of cornucopia because they said cornucopia in the video, but I wanted to make sure you guys know what cornucopia means. So cornucopia means like It's like a little fall horn thing that you put like pumpkins and turkeys. Well, not real turkeys, like turkey meat in. So, yeah, that's the definition of a cornucopia, just so you know.